here's what the deal is. Cowboy Steve doesn't lie about stuff. So I mine on two huge pieces of property in eastern Oregon, and one of them's like 70,000 acres, the other one's about 2,900 acres. And on both these sites, we mine with cattle ranchers, and the cattle ranchers are under cattle where we mine. So we coexist and we help each other. You know, I've been out there for 5 years, and okay, so here's what a guy like me does on a daily basis out there in addition to my mining. So the Cowboys will probably endorse me on this. The ones that are paid to do cowboy work. They live in a ranch house, they're paid a modest salary, it includes all these different things that they get to do. Okay, so a normal day for me still looks like, okay, well, you may have to go out and fill pivot tracks so that you can get around. Guys that are cowboys know what pivot tracks are, because out there where we're at mining, they're also running cattle. There's pastures there, and they push them up in the hills to eat the grass in the mountains. Okay, so we might be filling pivot tracks one day. There's wheel lines to fix, or we might be out there dragging handsets all over the place and get all done, and then find out about 9,000 feet away you got leaks popped up all over the place. We all share the same water. I buy water from the irrigation district, same water they use. Okay, so cattle do what they want to do, okay? Every now and then they'll just decide they want to go through a fence somewhere. Well, when that happens, guess what? Now I'm fixing barbed wire fence, okay? I got a bale of it, and I'm not the best fencer in the world, but I can make it pass. And then every now and then they'll bust a gate, and you work on a gate. Let's see, you march down the irrigation ditch and clean it out so that you can get water down to the lower properties where we're at. And you clean that out, and you don't smell good when you get to the other end of that, because I'm pretty sure that's not dirt that we're cleaning out of the bottom of those things and pulling brush out of them so that they'll drain. Then when they're calving all down in the pastures where we're at, that alfalfa. You get up sometimes because and you go out, and there'll be a couple of calves that are freezing to death. It's 5 degrees out. You pick one up, you stick him under your coat, you put him in the pickup with you, warm him up. I've taken him back and put him right inside the house. Okay, so anyhow, and then when they herd the cattle, they move them around. You guys are all used to watching TV. Okay, largely out there, these guys use ATVs, side-by-sides, gators, all these different things to move the dogs, whatever it takes. Okay, and that includes me. And sometimes you're doing it on foot because you don't have any choice. You're moving them from over here to a different spot. We may stop one day and have to go fight fire because somebody's got a fire out there. They're burning weeds off. Something gets loose. This is cowboy shit that I'm telling you about here. Okay. We may have to help them, get them through, take them out to haul out hay and drop it for them. When it's frozen, everything's under snow, they can't get at anything to eat anyhow, and largely the grass is gone by then. Some of them still brand, and when they brand and they're right there at the entrance to where we mine, everybody helps everybody. They'll bring down 50, 60 guys. There'll be 25, 30 horses there. They got their fire going. They're branding. Some of them tag. Here again, if you're associating with being a cowboy and being in the rodeo, well, that's a different story. But we help each other. We have to. It's in our contract. They have a contract to run cattle. I got a contract to mine gold. But we both do each other's job. So I would imagine if you tell a guy that because he's doing those things that I just told you right there, and he's not sitting on a horse or a bucking bronc, that he's not a cowboy, you might have to duck. I mean, I'm just telling you. It's not going to bother me because I don't claim to be a rancher. I said I'm a cowboy. Well, go ask a cowboy, one that you think is a cowboy, and read him off the list of stuff I just told you that I do, and ask him if that's cowboying. Just go do that.